Okay, see, these areas that have been developed represent a large portion of the landmass of Bonaire. And what's then happened is some areas have been mined, and these areas have been damaged by going to them and taking sand, coral rock, and crunching it up to make cement. We do have, and I call it a green island because we protected Klein Bonaire and all of the waters around Klein. We've protected as a Ramsar site Loch Bay and all the waters around Loch Bay, and most of the southern end of the island is protected where the salt flats are, because that's where the flamingos nest. Most of Slogby Washington National Park has been largely protected as an area where people can go and visit. Then we have some areas that are of concern for the future. Bolivia, for instance, which is over 13,000 hectares, thousands and thousands of acres, is under agreement to be sold for development. And even though all of it would not be developed, the very act of developing it could impact most of that land area. That would cause great impact in terms of the actual construction, the thousands of truckloads of material coming and going, and then actually once it's occupied, hundreds of houses with people coming and going, and the infrastructure to support them. There's another area just southeast of Rincon that is also an area by Colombia that has not been developed that should be looked at for major protection. So these two areas are areas that are of concern in Bonaire in terms of what of the future, because if you look at the rest of Bonaire, it's either protected, which is great, or it's been developed, or it's areas that have been very badly treated that need some major restoration. But these two areas are our true wilderness areas. The areas that are unfenced, where people and animals can come and go, but it's some of the fewer areas that you can go out where there is not light pollution, where you can see the true night sky. It's areas where you can see the true nature of Bonaire and just wander about and get lost. Take your little compass and your GPS and get yourself lost and get yourself unlost. These are the only two areas left in Bonaire that we could consider true wilderness areas.